I'm Matt, and this is what you can get for $20 US in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. Good morning, buenos dias from Puerto Escondido, Mexico. And in today's video, I'll be taking you around with me as I explore this incredible town, and I'll be showing you exactly what you can get for $20 US, which right now is 400 Mexican pesos here in Puerto Escondido. Now, if you haven't yet heard of Puerto Escondido, then A, I'm shocked, but B, let me tell you a little bit about it. So Puerto Escondido is a town on the Pacific coast of Mexico in the state of Oaxaca. And over the past couple years, it has absolutely blown up with tons of backpackers, digital nomads, and other travelers flocking to Puerto Escondido to swim in its beautiful beaches, indulge in delicious Oaxacan food, and of course, experience its epic surf scene. So now that Puerto Escondido has been on the map for a couple of years now, I wanted to take you guys around with me and show you what all the hype is about, and of course, see what we can get for $20 US. So let's go. It is just after 9 a.m., so it's time to get some breakfast. So we're gonna head to the local market here in Puerto Escondido called Mercado Benito Juarez and see what kind of food we can find. So let's go. So we've made it to the market here and it looks huge, so let's go check it out. So there's lots going on in this market, but first things first, it is time to find some food before we explore the rest. Hola, buenos. Sí. Me gustaría los huevos a la mexicana, pero sin chile, por favor. Gracias. So for breakfast in the market, I got huevos a la mexicana, which are Mexican-style scrambled eggs with tomatoes and onions. Usually comes with chili as well, but I opted not for the chili. And then it comes with a side of rice and beans. And then you also get a big side of tortillas. And all of this is about 60 pesos, which is $3 US. So we are going to enjoy breakfast and then see what else we can find in the market. So breakfast was awesome. It knocked us back $3 US, but I'm quite thirsty now. So we are going to weave through the market and see if we can find something good to drink. So we got ourselves a nice fresh pineapple and orange juice, and this costs about 35 pesos, which is $1.55. So I'm just going to enjoy this, sip this, and continue walking around the market to see what else we can find. So let's go. Okay, so I've just left the market and I am now going to be taking a colectivo, which is kind of like a shared taxi, across to the other side of Puerto Escondido called La Punta, which is a bit more of a tourist area, but it is so beautiful. So I'm going to show you guys just how I get there now. Alright, so I just jumped off the colectivo, and no matter how far you ride on the colectivo here in Puerto Escondido, it costs 8 pesos, which is about 40 cents US. So super cheap, a really good deal. So I have about now a 10-minute walk to downtown La Punta area, because La Punta is pretty much a bunch of dirt roads, so the colectivos don't go there, but I will show you guys what we get up to in just a minute. So I've been walking around La Punta for a little bit, just soaking up the nice bohemian atmosphere, but it is super hot. I am roasting out here. It is a beautiful day, but the sun is strong. So I'm going to go find a little shade at a little coffee shop that a friend recommended, and I will show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so for 50 pesos or about $2.50 US, I ended up getting a cold brew at that cafe. Then I've just been walking around La Punta a little bit, and I've now made it to the beach, La Playa. And if you didn't know, Puerto Escondido is a huge surfing mecca, and there are actually tons of surfing competitions held here at Puerto Escondido because they have some gigantic waves. Now, these aren't any waves I'll be surfing, but maybe a little later I will head to a spot that's a little bit better for beginners or intermediates and check out the surf scene there. So I'm just gonna walk around the beach a little bit and then hopefully find some good food for lunch. So let's go. Alright, so I have found a spot for some nice Mexican street tacos. So we are gonna go get some tacos. Let's go. Tres de pollo y dos de bistec, por favor. Alright, so for 70 pesos, which is about $3.50 US, I got myself 5 delicious tacos, 3 chicken and 2 beef, and they come with onions and some cactus on top as well. So I'm just going to devour these. I'm so excited, they look absolutely delicious. So 70 pesos or $3.50 US later, I have just indulged in 5 delicious street tacos made fresh. And I ended up talking to the locals quite a bit there, and they are so kind and so friendly. That is why I love just being able to speak a little bit of the local language when I travel. By no means am I fluent in Spanish, but enough to get by, and it really does make a difference because just talking to them and learning a little bit about their lives and why they love living here in Puerto Escondido is such a nice, memorable experience. And at the end, they actually asked me to take a picture with them, and they said that the picture that we take is actually going to be hung on their wall inside their restaurant for when I return in a couple years. Just warms my heart. So I'm going to continue walking around a little bit. I'm gonna head up north towards Playa Zicatela and see what else we can find and what else we can spend for our $20 US today. So let's go. Alright, so I'm still walking from La Punta and I'm headed to Playa Principal. I'm currently on Playa Zicatela, which is a huge beach here in Puerto Escondido. And I'm now just walking along the water, watching the waves crash, soaking up some sun rays. On the way, I stopped by a little market and got some plantain chips. I love plantain chips. They cost 15 pesos or 75 cents US. So I have about another 15 minutes to Playa Principal, which is supposed to be a really nice local area with a little cove of a beach and some places to buy some souvenirs, food, snacks. So let's see what we get. So I've made it here to Playa Principal, which is much more of a local beach. There are a ton of boats here on the beach and docked in the water. A lot of locals fishing for food for themselves and for their restaurants. And it's a really nice, quiet beach. And just above the beach, there's supposed to be one street with a lot of shops, restaurants, and little places to walk around and explore. So I'm gonna hang at the beach for a little bit and then go check out that nice little local street to see what else we can buy with our $20 US. So there are basically a bunch of little shops selling similar style goods and souvenirs and knickknacks. So just strolling around, taking a peek. Alright, so I'm buying some flip-flops for 50 pesos, which is $2.50 US because mine are breaking quite a bit, as you can see. So when they fully break, it'll be nice to have another pair of flip-flops to enjoy the beach. Alright, so because it is so hot outside, I got myself a little paleta or a popsicle. I got passion fruit or maracuya flavor, and it costs 15 pesos or 75 cents US. So I'm gonna take a little break from the sun, enjoy my popsicle, and then continue to show you guys around Puerto Escondido and what we can get for 20 US dollars. Let's go. So after exploring Playa Principal and its surrounding area, I am now walking to what many consider to be the best and most beautiful beach in all of Puerto Escondido, which is Playa Carrizalillo. Playa Carrizalillo is a beautiful cove that is great for beginner surfers, and there's supposed to be some good snorkeling as well. So I'm going to walk there now, and of course I will show you guys exactly what we get up to in just a second.
If I could run with you.
Alright, so on my way to Playa Carrizalillo, I passed by a little stand selling cold coconuts. So of course I stopped by, got myself a nice fresh coconut, and now I got some coconut meat as well. It costs 25 pesos or about $1.25 US. So I'm going to continue on and head to La Playa now that I am fully hydrated and energized. Vámonos!
Do the same thing too. I wanna say forever, we could be good together. Guess misery loves company. Better too late than never. You know we could do better. So take a chance and run with me.
After enjoying Playa Carrizalillo, it is time to spend the rest of our 20 US dollars, and it is dinner time, and I know just the great local spot. So let me take you guys there now.
To paradise, all I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word.
Alright, so dinner was great. We got an order of 5 al pastor tacos for 40 pesos or about 2 US dollars. And they are made to order right when you ask for them. They are absolutely delicious, and I really can't think of a better way to cap off the day than with the famous Mexican al pastor tacos. In total, I got a traditional Mexican breakfast, a fresh fruit juice, a colectivo ride, an iced coffee, delicious street tacos, plantain chips, a new pair of flip-flops, a passion fruit popsicle, a refreshing coconut, and an order of al pastor tacos for 368 pesos or $18.40. Well, there you have it. That's what you can get for 20 US dollars in Puerto Escondido, Mexico. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. It really means a lot. And of course, subscribe for weekly travel vlogs. I will see you guys next week. Hasta luego.